Before we talk about leadership today, let me acknowledge something that many of you already know. If you live anywhere near the southern United States, you know exactly what season it is. I'm not talking baseball season. I'm not talking March Madness. I'm talking allergy season. The pollen count is high. My nose is running constantly. My head is congested, and breathing through my nose right now feels like trying to summit Kilimanjaro through a straw. This is Summit After the Storm, and I'm Bart Wilbanks. I've struggled with hay fever since I was a kid. Every spring it shows up like my old enemy that never goes away. Right now, my best friends are Benadryl and Zyrtec. I'm doing saline sinus rinses multiple times a day, trying to sleep through congestion, and my wife is trying to sleep through me snoring. And some nights it feels like breathing itself is effort. If you ever have dealt with allergies, you know this feeling. You're not really sick. You just don't feel good. And you're uncomfortable all the time. Allergies have reminded me of something. Not every hard stretch in life looks dramatic. Sometimes it's just persistent discomfort. The kind that keeps you from sleeping well. The kind that makes ordinary days feel heavier. Nothing catastrophic, just something that slowly wears on you. James chapter 1 verses 2 and 3 says something interesting about difficulty. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. It's not just the big storms. Trials of many kinds, even the small ones like irritated sinuses. Leadership isn't only tested in major crises. Sometimes leadership is tested in small frustrations, when you're tired, when you're uncomfortable, when things feel harder than they should. How you respond in those moments matters, because endurance is built in small battles, not just the big ones. Right now, my sinuses feel like they're staging a rebellion, and it reminded me of something from the climb up Kilimanjaro. Climbing never happens in perfect conditions. Sometimes the climb happens when you're uncomfortable, when breathing feels difficult, when you're just putting one foot in front of the other, poly, slowly, steadily. Hope. Allergy season eventually passes. The air clears, breathing gets easier again, and valleys in life work the same way. They may last longer than we want, but they don't last forever. If you're dealing with your own valley right now, whether it's pollen, pressure, or something heavier, keep moving forward, one step at a time. And if you're listening to this podcast and you have something that actually works for you during allergy season, feel free to share it in the comments. Because right now, Benadryl, Zyrtec, and the sinus rinses are doing their best over here, but honestly, it's not enough. And we're all in the valley together. So if this podcast resonated, please follow us on Spotify or whatever platform you're listening on. And until next time, keep climbing. Poly.